Hi! Welcome to our channel, Sister Signs and Books Finds. Naya and I decided we wanted to make a booktube channel so we can stay dedicated to reading. Our first video, hi Bubby, is going to be our book hauls from the $5 bag of books at Gypsy's. Hi! Do you want to say hi? Who is that? It's Billy Jack! Oh, you're gonna go see who's at the door. That's my bad. So, Naya and her husband went last year. I think that was her first year going, if I recall correctly. So when she talked about it this year to me, I was like, yes, I want to go. I love books. I have an obsession with books. Anytime we go visit my husband's family, we go to McKay's bookstore. Sometimes I like to play a little game where I won't spend more than 50 cents on a book or something like that. Maybe $2, I think was my last limit. Anyways, so Naya and her husband went last year. So when my husband and I went, we weren't expecting the bags to be so small. It makes sense that they're small. I mean, they're not like tiny, but we were hoping for like, just, you know, wishful thinking, for like the lawn and garden size bag so we could just pile it in. But this bookstore was so small. It was 3 aisles, and I mean, they were this close together. So it makes sense that they're little books. And there was a room in the back, which really wasn't very big either. Maybe like a 6 foot by 6 foot at most. They're about somewhere in there, bigger than that. It's bigger than that, but it feels it's considerably small anyway, for all their children's books. So we both have pictures from that day that we can insert and show you guys, but I'll go ahead and just start with husband's books, and then we'll just go from there. Now, I don't know much about his books, but he was looking at like, where was he? Crime, adventure, some political fiction, things like that. So his first book is The Dracula Caper by Simon Hawke. Wow, that was hard to read. It's a science fiction. I think, see, Naya's husband bought out all the good science fiction books that my husband wanted. So he only got a few, that's what it was. There really wasn't a ton. A plague of vampires and werewolves falls on Victoria's England in the late 1800s. But there's nothing supernatural about these creatures. They're genetically engineered monsters from the far future, dropped into the past as a devilish tactic in the Time Wars. Oh, that's cool. There's another paragraph, but I'm not going to read that. But there's one of his. Sorry if I shook you, I didn't mean to. Oath of Swords. This honestly kind of looks like a D&D book for me. Our hero, the unlikely paladin, whom the gods would recruit, they first tick off. Okay, and I'm not even going to attempt to read these names, but it really does. 5 races. I don't know. The war gods. Anyway, husband used to play Warcraft all the time, and I think this kind of brings him back to that feeling. So hopefully he likes it. I don't know, maybe I'll read that one too. Now his books were big books, so that's why he really only got 4. He's also not as into reading as me. This one is called Rampage. MacArthur, Yamashita, and the Battle of Manila. Oh, and this only has like on the back, before World War II. Okay, a relentless narrative of the darkest a relentless narrative of one of the darkest chapters of the Pacific War, deeply researched and superbly written, is one of the blurbs. I wonder what the cover. Oh, that's actually really pretty without its dust cover. So you can kind of see these little scragglies. It's kind of like a look of faux leather. At first I was going to say it looks like it got shocked by lightning. I am who I am. Alright. And then his last book, like I said, is our huge Tom Clancy. What is this? True Faith and Allegiance. This sticker was on the way. This is another war one. Well, I mean, it's Tom Clancy and has a helicopter on it. So those are all of husband's books. This looks like there's pictures in it. Hang on a second. Oh, wow, there are pictures in it. Can you see? It's like reading to a classroom. There might... Oh, I passed it. What's the other one? Not enough to care about right now. Okay, now one thing that I would have died for if I could find it would have been annotated books. I will not read either of his last two books, like, unless I'm desperate. But I would love an annotated book. Okay, so for the rest of his bag, we put in children's books. Aside from, I think maybe two or three really skinny ones had been in my bag from where I grabbed them outside. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Garfield books for when we have kids. Husband loves Garfield, and his mama loves Garfield. Ooh. I guess I could just read them to you. Garfield, on the town. Garfield tips the scales. Garfield loses his feet. Garfield eats his heart out. Garfield at large. Garfield sits around the house. This is interesting. I didn't even see 6th, 7th, 9th. Oh my gosh. 8th. So 6, 7, 8, 9. And this one's a TV, and this was his first. So we're missing 2 through 5, and now that's gonna bother me. So, fun. We got Heathcliff Banquet, which I called Garfield because I'm sorry. Is this not knockoff Garfield? Was I wrong? I have no idea what this author's name is. Gately. That's an E. Is it Leo Gately? I don't know. We got that. Woody Woodpecker. That one was from outside at Dumbo. The Tale of Peter Rabbit. Put that there. The Berenstain Bears. And that makes me so mad because I'm still going to call them Berenstain because that's how I remember them. We got some Junie B. Jones books because why not? I wanted to have a little bit of a variety. I had to think about my words. Put Me in the Zoo. Little Bear because I love Little Bear. Little Bear and Franklin were two of my favorites. The Prince and the Pauper. Monster at Loch Ness. I got this one because it looked kind of spooky and I thought that would be fun. A House is a House for Me. And this one just looked chaotic and I was drawn to all the colors and the fun. So, I wonder if any of these... Sometimes these books will have like writing in the front of them. Oh well, not important right now. And then we got a Rudolph book, which is really beaten up. This still squeaks. He's very broken. That feels awful. There's tape on the spine. Did you hear those squeaks? The binding's coming off. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, Bubba. Okay. And now on to mine. Some of mine are just a flippin' mess because here's the thing. Half of them I looked at, I could not find like the summary on the cover or the inside or in the first few pages. Like I couldn't find anything, and it was so crowded and hot. There was no air. It didn't feel like there was air. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have it on that day. So at one point we decided if we were interested in a book, we're just chucking it in the bag. So I cleared out like their paranormal section. And then when I got home, I realized I think it's just paranormal smut, which isn't like bad, but it's just not necessarily what I want. And I don't know if any of these are part of a series or what. I'm going to have to look them up. But this one is Bound by Night by Amanda Ashley. I'm thinking most of them. No, they're all by different people. I don't know. Bound by Blood. This one is part of a series. Noted. If I don't have the other one. Okay. Wicked Nights. Which again, I was like, ooh, that sounds like smut. Nina Bangs. That feels like a porn name. Jane Castle. The Lost Night. See, these ones I do believe are a series. Okay. So, The Lost Night. Midnight Crystal. But I don't... Canyons, book 3 of the Dreamlight trilogy, first time in print, because this says it is praise for Canyons of Night, Dark Light, Silver, I don't, those are other books? I don't know what's happening. Let me get all the smut ones out. Oh, Canyons of Night. Nightwalker. When I read this, it kind of just felt like she was a Nightwalker. So we'll see. We'll see, though. We'll see. The Hot Zone. And I think that's it for the smutty ones. The Bad Place. I really just got this one. Well, it sounded decent. But it reminded me of The Good Place. And that was kind of the joke on why I bought it, because it's obviously from that universe. And then, let's see, a Mastermind. Macabre. Oh, that's Bentley Little, The House. It looked... I'm just now reading the back of this one, sorry. Interesting. So, 5 strangers are about to discover that they share a dark bond, a haunted childhood, a shocking secret, a memory of the houses they lived in, each one eerily identical to the next. From the remote foothills of the West to the green lawns of sunny suburbia, they are returning to the past, to the unspeakable events they long to forget, to the house. And their journeys are about to converge in one terrifying challenge to confront their nightmares or be trapped inside them forever. Dun dun dun. I think that's all my paranormal ones. And I got a classic, The Grapes of Wrath. I can't see that far up. I don't think I have this one. I'm pretty sure I don't have this one. But this is the only one from classics I got. This one was pretty. A Witch's Spell, A Song of Love, Revenge of the Heart. It's 3 of them in one, which means I'll want to mark them off. Because it looks like they kind of bleed into each other there. Oh, no. They don't. We're good. So if I ever want to do a little readathon with that. And then this one was mystery, thriller, mystery, suspense. It was an outside one like that I really liked. So when I read the back, I was like, oh, that actually sounds really cool. So those are all the books. Oh, 15 minutes. I'm sorry. Those are all the books I got. Gotta put them away on the bookshelves now. And I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and comment, subscribe. Make sure you watch Naya's video, because it's probably going to be easier for us to split this into 2 videos. So, that's all for now. Bye. La, la.